Hey guys, Aaron from DaB0SS140 here with a video for you that's hopefully going to be on Team APS's channel. This is just for the deck that I promised you on my channel, which I'll probably do an update of later. It's the Angineer Mermail deck. I'm not going to say the deck's fun, but it's really unlinear in my opinion. It's got a lot of plays that it can do. Besides that, it's big push. Before I begin, I just want to say a real big thanks to Team APS for letting this go on his channel. It means a lot. I've been following him for quite some time now. So yeah, let's get on with the deck profile. I play 3 Mermail Abystius. He's the best one in my opinion. He's like sets up all your plays, you get to search with him. He's just really good. Like, he's on break even, probably plus if you use him with one of the Atlanteans or guns or something. So yeah, he's really good, just kicks off all your plays. And then I played 2 Megalo. I cut this down from 3 to 2 from the mono variant because it's less rank 7 spam this deck, and it's like you want to conserve your hand and I bumped Gund up to 3, and since you can only use Gund once per turn, I kept finding that when I was playing 3 Megalo, I kept having to discard guns and not get their effects, so I cut Megalo to 2. And then I played the 1 lead. I use the lead a lot. Lead's probably my favourite. I know he's not the best, but he's probably my favourite of the level 7 Mermails. So yeah, I play him. I think his effect was really good to discard a card from their hand, and he's what you use with Gun. He's 27. He's pretty big. The biggest monster in the main deck anyway. And then that's it for the level 7 Mermails. Now I also play 3 Pike. 3 Pike's really good. It helps search a lot. And like get other stuff, and it's just like nice to have a normal summon discard outlet to like Ophion and stuff, like, yeah. And then to go with the 3 Pike, I play the 1 Turge. Turge is like probably my favourite level 4, but I know it's not as good as Pike, but this is really good because it recycles, so it comes in handy a lot in the late game, and this can grab heavy infantry, which I thought was really helpful. So yeah, that's it for the level 4 Mermails. On to the level 3s. I play 3 Wind because I think this is kind of compulsory now that you have, because I'm playing 3 Sphere, so and those two kind of go in conjunction with each other. So yeah, Wind's really good. It kind of sucks that you can only use once per turn, but I suppose that makes it more balanced. So yeah, 3 Wind, that's good. And like I said earlier, I'm playing 3 Gun now. This is because Lee is one of my favourite level 7 Mermail, and I wanted to really make use of him, so I'm playing 3 of Gund. It's not really that dead for me, since I cut Megalo to 2. It's good, I like it. You can cut it by all means, but I just like it at 3. I played the 1 Mermail DaB0SS140. That's for the play with Tias. Like, you have this Tias and Aqua Spirit, and then you can make Bahamut Shark, make a Quiv Angineer, and Abyss Traitor 1 turn. So yeah, it's really great. It's your push card for not to push the game, but just to get a lot of advantage on the board. So it's really good. I only play 1 of it because it's not that good outside of that play, and you can recycle it with Turge if you need to. So yeah, and then onto the Atlanteans. I play 3 heavy infantry because it's really good. Just the ability to pop big things, or other things, even like emptiness and stuff like that. You can pop them. So yeah, really good. Like I said, I cut Marksman down to 2 because I thought when I was playing, because I'm only playing 2 Megalo now, I thought only 2 Marksman you don't need 3 anymore, especially since I'm not playing Diva in this build. So you don't really need to have that extra Marksman to go Diva Marksman with. So yeah, I bumped MST up to 3 as well, so it was fine at 2. And then the 1 of Dragoons, because Dragoons is at 1, that needed to happen. I'm not going to say it didn't. Dragoons is really good. It searches out your level 7s, apart from Tias. But it searches out Megalos, and it searches out Infantries and Marksmans. So Dragoons is really good. And then one of the great additions to the deck that came out in Tachyon, 3 Tidal. It's really good with Gun. Tidal's another reason why I bumped Gun up to 3, because it's just really good, because you can send the card with Tidal and then special it back with Gun. I thought that was really good, and it just keeps coming back And yeah, it's really good with skill tree as well, because you can just bring it back and it won't return, and if they die you can bring it back again. So it's really good. It's 26 and it helps make rank 7s. As you can tell, the majority of this deck is monsters. And then I play 3 Aqua Spirit. This just helps get into your extra deck a lot more. This card is another reason why I don't want to play Diva, because like, if you play Diva, you're committing half your extra deck to that 1 in 40 card. Like, you have a 1 in 40 chance of getting it, and then you're committing half your extra deck to it. Like, yeah, you can search it, but there's better things to search this format. So I like playing Aqua Spirit because it allows you to play more Exceeds and not like waste your extra decks. You can play 3 of this card. For those of you who don't know its effect, is you can banish 1 water monster, special summon it, and you can't normal summon set it. And then during the start of your opponent's turn, if this card is face up, you can change the battle position of one of their monsters, and it can't be changed until the end of the turn. It's not really that relevant, but it's there if you ever need to use it from a situation. But this is just really good with like pikes and turds. You can banish this and summon it, and make like a Bahamut shark. That's part of the big play as well. Sorry if I'm talking quite quickly. Yeah, I don't want this video to go too long because it's not for my channel. But I'm trying to explain as much as I can. You can do a cute thing with Tidal as well, where you can banish Tidal and summon this to add a Tidal if you really need to do something. But I can't imagine why you would, but yeah, that's there if you need to. Next I play 3 Maxi. This is really important because this is quite a combo orientated deck. Like, you need other cards to work off, and it's really good in bad hands, and it can make you feel safer as well. And then of course I play the 2 Veiler because I think you need something to draw into with the Maxi. So like, fine, they can go off and you can draw a bunch of cards, but if you're not going to draw anything that can stop them going off, then it's kind of irrelevant. So yeah, that's it for the monsters. It's a majority of monsters. There are 34 monsters. It's a lot. Yeah, like, that's the one thing I change about this deck. I play real spells and real traps, but the deck's good. I'm going to play it for YCS London, but after that, I'm not sure if I'll continue with the Mermail deck. I'll see how it goes. Like, I'll admit the deck, it's definitely not the best deck. Like, Dragoonity Dragons, in my opinion, is the best deck. This format simply because of its resourcefulness and its ability to keep recurring. But yeah, this deck's still, but it's by no means bad. Yeah, and then for the spells, I literally just play the 3 MSD. Like I said, I would like to play real spells, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, 3 MSD is really good. It helps out a lot now that I've cut marksman down to 2. And then 3 Abyss Spirit. I don't feel the need to play Squall. I don't like it, especially in this build, where you don't have to make the rank 7s all the time. 3 Spear is really good. It works really well in conjunction with their 3 Wind, obviously. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. It's 40 cards. Bang on. Like I said, if I could change anything, I'd play real chaps and spells. Yeah. Onto the extra deck. On Crimson Blader, this is the only synchro I actually play because I think this and Scrap Dragon are the best 2, but this one's just more relevant. So yeah, and then I actually play 2 Mermail Gaius. I know the guy who took Toronto only played 1, but I couldn't afford a second Dragon Sack, to be honest, but I'd only play 1 anyway, because like, I use Scrap Dragon as like, I use Dragon Sack like a Scrap Dragon. Like, I'll make it when I need to pop something, but I like this for like sitting on. Gaius is my favourite class, this one. I'm playing a Master of Blades at the moment. This is purely because I can't find a second Bahamut shark. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing that. In all honesty, it should be a Bahamut shark. So yeah. Then the 1 Draco Sack, obviously it's Draco Sack, pop stuff. Then the 1 Big Eye. In testing, I was thinking about playing 2, because 2 can be really helpful, but I don't really make it unless I'm going for game anyway, because I won't want the fear of them making a Big Eye and taking my Big Eye. So yeah, that's it for the rank 7s and synchros. 1 Bahamut shark, like I said, Master of Blades would probably be another Bahamut shark if I can get hold of one, because Bahamut shark's just really good with trait. The 1's okay, because if you can protect the 1 with like Mech Equip and Angineer, you'd probably get both the traits out off this one anyway. My Stroke, simply just generic store. Duel is really good, like for mirror match or like dragons, like generic like straight up dragons. I mean, this is 22. Cowboy for game isn't really that relevant. I'm thinking of taking like any more as it used to be. I'm thinking of turning this into a diamond direwolf, but yeah, that's more money. Especially since I got this before the tins came out, so yeah. And that's it. And then for the rank 3s, I play Long Lair because it's really good with Tidal and Aqua Spirit making this. And then the one Mecha Equip Angineer, I play this for the play with a Helmet Shark and just to protect your big things as well, make this really safe. 2 Abyss Trite for the Helmet Shark / Sharks. Yeah, I think this is really good. It's 28 wall, it's really good. And it brings up stuff. And then Z-Mains is the last card in the extra deck. So that's it for the extra deck. I'll go on to the side deck real quick. I apologise for the side deck. There are a few proxies, but I'll tell you what I would side at like a large scale event. And why. Sorry for the proxies, Team APS, but I was just so psyched to be on your channel that I couldn't wait. So yeah, forgive me for that. I play one Snowman Eater because it's searchable by Pike and recyclable. I was thinking about playing 2, but then I decided to take one out for a DD Crow. Because it's really good with like in the dragon matchup, especially the green dragons, that you can banish their phalanx. Like if they're banishing 2 dragons to summon their dragon from the grave, you can DD Crow it, and like yeah, they'll still get to add 2 dragons from the ones that they banished, but then they're down 3 dragons for nothing. So it's just really cute, the little thing that you can do. But so that's what I took the so many out for. The reason why I didn't take it out for 2 DD Crows is because DD Crow, it doesn't contribute to bad hands. Like, if you get a bad hand, that's not going to help. But if you get so many in a bad hand, you can still destroy stuff and play out of it. So yeah, and then the one Swift Scarecrow, that's another thing that I probably change about the main deck. I kind of want a main deck Swift Scarecrow, so I don't sorry, that was really wonky there, wasn't it? I apologise for that. Yeah, I just don't want to lose. Like, this gives me a turn to come back and push, so yeah, that's why Swift Scarecrow is in here. And the same with Dark Hole, really, so yeah. They can just clear their board if I can survive. They work, these 2 work really well in conjunction with each other. If you Swift Scarecrow to stay alive, then Dark Hole their board. I play Skill Drain. I side this primarily against Evil Swarm and Constellar, because it stops their casters and stuff. And like it makes Ophion's effect irrelevant because it doesn't have one on the field, and you can play around it. Like you can just make all your plays without making beach sticks, and you can still discard for cost on the Skill Drain. So yeah, and Jack Attack can still pop itself. So yeah, that's why I side Skill Drain. I side Trapstone purely because, in all honesty, my ability to play around back row isn't the best, and having this makes me feel safe. But I primarily side it against 4-axis, and I side this against the mirror match because it's really good against Sphere, because if they activate Sphere you can chain this, and then Sphere doesn't die at the end phase, so they can't play spell cards, and so they don't get to special summon, and they don't get to play spell cards. And the way I look at it is that, especially if they're playing a deck similar to mine, they're only going to play 3 or 4 spells, and they're going to be really important spells. So then, yeah, if they can't activate them, there's like 3-4 deck cards in the deck right there. I side 2 Imperial Iron Wall. I side this in against dragons, and also I side this in against stuff that can side banishes or defisher against me. And I have actually ordered these 2 Vanity's Emptiness. They haven't come yet. This is obvious side deck card, really. Like you side it in against majority of things that can special summon more, like dragons, the Dragonity Dragons, the mirror match. Honestly, I wouldn't. So yeah, they're really good. And like what I usually do with this is, if I'm playing a dragon against a dragon deck, if all 3 blasters are either in their grave or banished, I'll make a Gaius, then flip an Emptiness, and then that usually is enough to clear game because they don't have any discards just to pop it. So yeah, but I'll side this in against the majority of things. And then I also side 2 Divine Wrath. This is one of my favourite side deck cards, this format. I sided in against Prophecy to stop the World Intemperance. I sided this in against Ophion, Evil Swarm when they go to search their pandemic, and I sided this in against Constellar when they go summon their cows, and use the effect, and I sided this in against Fire Fist when they summon Bear and try and pop. I sided this in against quite a lot. It's just really good. And the last card on my side deck is a Dust Tornado, because once again, it's another card you side against Fire Fist, side in against Evil Swarm, Constellar, any back row heavy decks. Once again, like I said, my ability to play around back row in all honesty is not the best. So yeah, this makes me feel safer. So I apologise for the proxies. And then I also have 2 Dracosec tokens, and then a Gorse token. This is very important actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I put this on top of my extra deck pile to make people think I play Gorse, even if I don't. That is just something cool that I like to do. Feel free to do it as well if you like to. So yeah guys, it's been Aaron from DaB0SS140. Thanks again so much to Team APS, he's a great channel. Puts out lots of content every day, well not every day, but so much content, so good as well. It's really informative, really helpful, a lot of it's really entertaining, that's what I was looking for. So thanks so much to him. This has been Aaron from DaB0SS140, and comment, like and subscribe to us both. Bye guys.